how a star arrives on her opening night. Well, let's ask these guys. Excuse me, sir. What is that? Feeling to get some sleep. It's Morgan Stanley. Hi.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Many people just like me, dreaming of all used to be's, and the nightlife ain't no good life, but it's my life. The nightlife ain't no good life, but it's my life. My career has primarily been on Broadway, and it is a place that I love to be. I think it is the actor's medium, because once the curtain goes up, you're not going to have a director come down to the edge of the stage to yell cut or to direct you or anything. It's truly an immediate gratification, and it is a total communication with actor and audience. Opening nights used to be scary as shit because that's when all the critics came. And now critics show up all throughout previews. Well, not all throughout previews, probably the last week of previews. And nobody wants to know when the Times is coming. However, you can almost feel it in the theater. Everybody's walking on eggshells. Everybody's quiet. You know, that being your producers, possibly your stage management knows, your company manager. She would definitely know because she's holding all the tickets. So she would probably tell the PSM. And there's just a different atmosphere when the Times critic shows up. However, you don't have the excitement of the visual. Only we would have that visual, those of us on stage, of the critics leaving their aisle seats and running up the aisle to get out of the theater to meet their deadlines. That was always kind of wonderful to watch in the curtain call. So the opening nights are, for me now, just a relief. Critics have come, and basically, if the show gets good reviews, we can settle into a run. If it gets bad reviews, but the producers want to keep it open, we have a little more challenge ahead of us. We have to convince the audience that we're not as bad, if we're not, as the critics said. And then you settle into a run, and it becomes your job. But it's a unique job, and it's a wonderful atmosphere if you are in a healthy environment with your cast members and your crew, etc. And the last couple of experiences that I've had, golly, The Old Neighborhood, Masterclass, Gypsy, Sweeney, they were really, really unbelievable companies. Women on the Verge was a great company, and it just didn't last. Opening nights also bring a trove of well wishes and presents, and lots and lots and lots of flowers. The assistant and the dressers usually get there very early to start unpacking all of these gifts so that the dressing room is under control by the time the actor comes in so that she can do her show. And my deepest love and respect for whoever my assistant is at the time, and to my dressers, Murray Lane in London, Pat White, my own Thelma Ritter, and Lyle Jones. And Mark Trezza. I have great dressers. I'm very happy. Mandy and I did Ibiza together and became very close friends. We were Juilliard acting students, but we really bonded during Ibiza. And years ago, the artistic director, I guess you would call him that, I'm not quite sure what his title is, called my agent and said, I have Mandy, how about Patti? Called Mandy's agent and said, I have Patti, how about Mandy? And he actually put us together. for the first time in 20 years. I was doing noises off at the time, and Mandy called me and said, I don't want you to sing a song, I sing a song, and then we do a duet together. I'd like to create a whole show. And I said, absolutely, Mandy, that's a great idea, but I can't actually help because I'm on stage. So he and Paul Ford, his musical director for many years, came up with the show that we are currently doing. It has evolved, and Mandy and I will continue to do the show until we can't move anymore because we love being on stage with each other. We love each other, and it's great fun. These solo performances are very educational, and the actor is in control, basically. And we are the producers, so that's a great feeling. I go in earlier than Mandy to set my voice with Paul Ford, the musical director, and then Mandy comes in and we do that, and then Mandy warms up. And then we go to our respective corners and we meet each other on stage, and we have a ball. Times Square has evolved into something that I think distracts those people coming to Times Square from what it was or has been in the past, which is the theater district. People come to Times Square now to stare at themselves at the Jumbotron, buy candies at the Hershey store, and wander around buying cheap, useless souvenirs, as opposed to heading for theaters, either on Broadway or down the streets. So then we do this, and we do that, and then I got a mic on my head. See, look at that thing, strange thing right here. Woo-hoo.
Yeah.
You want to take a poo? There you go. There you go.
You have poo. Alan Rickman, of course.
Well, there's an issue there because Rima went home. He only needs one. Jen Kemp and Matt Stern were our company manager and our stage manager for Mandy Patty at the Barrymore Theater. And the one thing that's very key, I think, in the health of a show is the atmosphere backstage. And it's pretty much dictated by the stage manager and your company manager who's the liaison between the actor and the producer. And we had really wonderful people at Mandy Patty who were personable and quick to solve problems and created an atmosphere backstage that everybody wanted to go to work, including house crew.
His dresser called your dresser to see when intermission starts tonight.
Isn't that divine? And what did you say?
I said 8:45. Act 2 begins at 9.
Did his dresser pick up his ticket?
I don't.
One can't forget that each Broadway house comes with a house crew, and they've seen it all. And they've had all different kinds of companies in there, and all different kinds of company managers and stage managers. And when you have a cohesive backstage, you have a really good show on stage. I can't see that. It's Jason. Where are we signing?
On the iron, anywhere in here that you'd like.
Oh, and back over here?
That's fine, yeah.
You know, it's better to have them on stage.
Here we go. All right, honey, there you go.
Thank you. I squish this. Would you like to wish Porgy and Bess an open mic? I like to
Audie and Norm and David et al. Legs.
Best.
All right, there you go, babe.
Thank you. I don't want to inundate
When
you
is it
if I
open?
did bring it. Tonight.
Shit.
That's it? Oh yeah, and then anywhere on the stage, let's say the top of the piano. See the top of the piano lid? Yeah. Dead center. Yeah. That's how you know how you make your pickups in the dark. Sometimes you could also mark them like here, the first number in this top of the act is right there. So when they call, because it's complete darkness, so when they call spots, Matt calls spots go, it's put total darkness. That's what we use.
Alright, so you're all set up there. This is your headset that you wear. And there's 2 channels here. One will be us, one will be Matt. But we really don't talk on our channel that much anymore.
Okay.
Shithead. Nice. Can I put that on there? For Mark, who I love. You creep.
Sometimes things come up when you're in performance that you don't want to turn down. In this case, Mandy and I were doing Mandy and Patty on Broadway, and I got a telephone call from Rob Ashford asking me if I would be part of the Kennedy Center honorees, the tribute to Barbara Cook. So I had to learn a whole new song, and Paul, during my warm-up, we would sing my new material and then this new song. So Paul has been invaluable to me as a teacher and an accompanist. And of course, he's invaluable to both of us as a vast mine of material. The Kennedy Center Awards. Of course I said yes, because I am a great fan of Barbara Cook's, and I am a good friend and a fan of Rob Ashford. But it required concentration and another serious ounce of energy. Because it's a short rehearsal period, I'm fully aware of everything I have to do before I'm actually in rehearsal. Because the rehearsal was brief. It was maybe 3 sessions after Mandy, Patty, and on a Sunday, the beginning of my day off, where I would leave the show and go to the Alvin Ailey Studios and run through the thing I had to do. And, I got misinformation because I actually screwed up in the performance because they're so fast and furious. So in my case, I need all the information I can get. I have to be able to suss out exactly what it is they are expecting me to do. And I actually asked Rob and David Chase, the musical director, to have extra rehearsals so that I could sing through my material and just drill. For me, I'm only good if I rehearse, and I rehearse a lot.
The only thing
thing that took me a little by surprise, just from the way that Mr. David Chase explained it to me the other day, and I just went with you. When we got into the gong, 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 it seemed like we were then jumping to a brighter tempo.
Which one? The first time?
Because when I'm gonna be true if you let me.
When Rob asked me to do this, basically what I needed ASAP was what I was required to sing, where I would fit into the show, how that particular sequence would evolve and how I would fit into it. To make, first of all, an educated decision whether I wanted to do it or not, and then to be able to comprehend the work before the work began.
I did something, and you remember when they did the East Room performances? I stole 2 ashtrays from the White House. Oh, where are those 2 ashtrays? Christmas.
Yeah. No, I never heard it at all till there was you. Let dreamers dream what worlds they please. Those Edens can be found. The sweetest flowers, the fairest trees are grown in some ground. Neither pure nor wise nor good will do the best we know, and we'll build our house and chop the wood and make our garden grow and make our
Oh, shit, you're gonna be crying.
so high.
Me too! Oh, I can't stand it. I can't find out. That music, that overture, and then forget about it. Forget about it.
I'm gonna love you like nobody loves you, come rain or come shine. High as a mountain, deep as a river, come rain or come shine. I guess when you met me, it was just one of those